Alright, got finally paired. Opponent plays c4. I waited in the pool really long time. Alright, so they play this e4, c4 stuff that can lead to, well, this well, I guess taking, and then we are in the normal stuff where here they can hang on to the pawn for a while with some annoying checks, but he just gives me the pawn without fight. Is bishop g4 a move here? Maybe. Start with the... Now if I go there, the queen b3 could be annoying. Should I be conservative and play e6 instead? Here queen b3 hits the pawn here and the knight. Always have to be careful with the bishop out. Leave this really vulnerable. Bishop here, queen b3, e6 for instance. Bishop queen takes here. Knight here, bishop here is very annoying check. Can't really do much about it. Guess that could be a move. Well, this always looks risky. Like, this is exactly the same as the last game there. I'm wondering if my opponent will sack on f7. He says no. And now I probably still cannot go out here, right? And now especially I think since we opened this up. Because there is instantly that sack and check picks up the bishop. Bishop f5 instead. d5 could be a thing. I don't know, I can't resist this. It seems very loose and greedy. Like e6 would probably be the move. So I feel like it's very close to some kind of a not Caro-Kann, but Talapin line. Could I take the knight now? Like, that's the idea. I feel like I looked at something similar. Or that was the idea, but then taking it was anyways a mistake. Play here, play f6. I guess we could take knight ways, bishop takes, queen takes, e takes, then the check's not so dangerous without the queens. Yay. How stupid are you to trade the light squared bishop to an undeveloped knight there? Well, quite. But on the other hand, the knight was coming here, and then d5 always is a problem. This knight can go there, but we are controlling those squares. Remember this idea from one line in the Alapin where you just do it. And then b-rook's not that great on b1. And now we are trading just to get really comfy there. And hopefully eventually put somebody into the blockading square now. But at the moment I don't think I need to rush. What else? What else? Well, of course I did give him the bishop pair. Of course, downside is that they do have an isolanit there. And I guess in sense every trade is always a plus when you're fighting isolated pawn. I'll just have to get the king safe. Keep this guy blockaded in a way that he can't get rid of it. And then not blunder anything horrible. That's the game plan. Reality is something different, but whatever. But what would he move even here? Like developing the dark squared bishop makes sense, but where? Just defend the e-pawn. I mean, so sure, it's a move. Not really aggressive. Threatening. Maybe here, but what is the follow-up? Alright, well, that's probably the most sensible move. You know, maybe threatening this for sure. Not maybe, but definitely. I mean, bishop e7 was my move. d5, knight takes, bishop takes, queen takes, queen, pawn takes. Oh, wow. Pawn here, knight takes, bishop takes, queen takes, pawn takes. And then bishop g5, we have f6. Well, what else? Guess after if I somehow realize that fails, we can often just take and then cancel. Would there ever be something craziness here with the bishop straight to g5? I mean, it seems too far out. Then d5. I cannot really take. I guess I could take this way, but then we can't retake if they take. Attack the bishop, they take here. A bishop hanging here. That is threatened. Let's say I go back. They take here a check. I go hide here. We're trading the bishop, we are trading the queens. I mean, it's interesting looking, but I doubt it works. But we'll see. My opponent might go for it. What makes sense is a3 at least makes sense, that you always want to sometimes deny this jump. Kind of pattern here. All right. I don't think that does anything other than develops the bishop, which of course is sensible. All right, we castle. All right, now they are going for the battery here. Checkmate me. Of course, this gives me the freebie here. Also, we could be attacking the pawn and one more time. Looks really tempting, that one too. Bishop C here, I played g6. Then we are threatening the pawn and knight here, picking out the dangerous bishop. I like bishop f6. Of course they could maybe go here, but we just chop, chop, chop. Queen is not good there. Guess they could take the rook in the end, but... Nah. What else could be wrong with this approach? I don't know. Let's go. Queen bishop f6. Just defense. Alright, should we just now bring the knight here? While we can. Where does the queen go? I don't know. Well, I assume this goes here. Otherwise they're a little awkward if the knights are this way around. Of course they are a little awkward now also because this is not really efficient pony here. Just looking at this to maybe try to get the actual pony to jump there. A4, A5, A4 looks... I don't know, does that then do anything? Rook C8 looks okay. It's not really doing much other than just bring the rook to an open file, which often is a pretty good idea. Ooh, he's gonna checkmate me. Well, that's a darn shame. That's a damn shame. Well, I'll try to bring... I'm not really sure where the knight is going, but I see this kind of a route here. The rook's not coming here, we just chop it off. I don't know else. What's the threat? It seemed a bit funny, but maybe it had some ideas somewhere. Not sure where. Like maybe this is some kind of a thingamabob. Certainly is a try. Well, I'm bringing this guy here. I don't think this is a problem. Of course, he gets rid of the isolated pawn with that. Also, chop here. So I'll get some cost control there. Maybe we'll stick the knight there then. Oh boys, is he really gonna go for it? Well, whatever. You only die once or something, right? I was thinking just sticking the knight there now. Guess he could take twice there. Oh, that's an actual threat. Ooh, that's annoying. That is annoying. Like just takes. Wins a pawn. Don't think I have any funny business there. H5. Takes, rook takes, queen takes. Bishop here, bishop here. There's a knight there, can't go bishop there. Maybe knight takes, rook take. Yeah. Well, I can't deny it's a pretty dangerous deal. Should I retreat the bishop instantly? Take maybe once. Really don't fancy taking. I mean, everybody's pointing at g6, so maybe he's gonna go for it, but that's gonna cut it. Who knows? I might just out of spite take it and see. Take it all the way. It's a double b-sack, yeah, so it's a lot of stuff. Just open my poor king up. And now that I got this, I might be able to go here, where there's no longer double takes. We could also go here to just reduce the pressure here, because bishop has no squares. Some rook defenses there if he goes for it. Well, I'm gonna take it without calculating. I'm gonna take it without calculazione. Guess here we could calculate a little bit. Because one problem is indeed the fact that the knight is hanging here. So I have to keep the queen guarding that. And maybe also the e6 is hanging too. Guess I could go for the bishop now. Maybe it goes here and then it gets a little spicy. I mean, it's a double b-sack, so it's not like I can not give that knight up. Like I go here, queen takes, and then maybe queen here. Maybe chop, chop, chop. Looks alright. If he takes here first, then we can take it and then defend this easily with the rook somewhere, and the queen hold takes care of e6. Oh wait, I can also maybe go knight ef5. Check is really annoying. Knight covers the bishop, gets out of the fire. Guess I could also go here. Drops the knight, I'll take. Rook takes. I'd be 2 pieces up for like a million pawns. But somehow if I could hold, everything is kind of defended. Kind of. that pressure there with the bishop. My rook's pinned. Knight is still covering the bishop, but it's very loose. Maybe we could go here. I mean, he has 3 pawns if I go for this. Some kind of a threat there. Probably not a great threat, but some kind of a threat. I think I'll go for this, especially because he cannot take with a bishop instantly. Because there's the mate here, there. I'm gonna let that go. I have some rook lifts here. In the end. And the extra piece that should count for something. Well, what else could he do? Oh, I can also take with the knight and hit the rook. They'll take, I'll take. Oh, that mates in 2, right? He missed that. Yay. Let's look at that game. Yeah, it's the double piece sack, it was too much. Computer hates this, but thinks they should have just gone bishop b3. But says black's already better here. Says g6 is a horrible move though. Here I'm +2. The g6 it's even. Should have just gone h5. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Get rid of the pawn that's attacked and hit their attacking rook that has no square here, here, here. Ooh. I miss so obvious stuff all over the place. I was not even looking at that. I might have looked at h6 at some point, but not h5. That should definitely come to your mind. It's not like it's an unknown idea. Here the computer thinks they should have gone here. Yeah, I guess there's some problems if I take, then things are happening again. And yeah, this is still there that I can't really go here without allowing this nonsense. Even though let me see. Here I was looking at this. Does it work at all? Bishop takes, apparently not. Takes, queen takes, h5. Is this, oh, you can use the same stupid pin. Oh, yo. So it's not so nonsense. But again, h5 straight up is better. Even though it looks really scary, to be honest. Holy moly. Here we just take the rook. It says the best is knight takes f7. Rook takes, rook takes. I guess the knight hits the queen, so we don't really have an option of taking the rook here. Rook g7 and h4 randomly. Fine, that seems nutty. See the opening pace a little bit. And doesn't really like my remaneuvering there. They probably could have played more aggressively there though, right? a6, a3 and get those guys that way around. See what computer comes up with. Let's say I stick them knight there voluntarily. Or maybe do some... it's not so great looking. Like this, we just go here and the queen doesn't really have a good squares there. It's not really threatening much. There's no... Yeah, even this would be fine. Anyhow, oh, let's look at the end. I was thinking of, when I went here, I looked at this and thought I have some chances here. Like I have rooks coming here. This is not really like I can go here and this is not that threat since I can just go here and defend that. But yeah, and then I noticed that maybe this is just much stronger. I'm here up 2 pieces for 3 pawns, which is not bad. Anyways, until next time, ciao ciao.